Hi, I'm RaDona from boysandgirlshairstyles.com. Today I have Walker here and we are going to cut his hair. I'm going to use a number 3 guard. We are going to come around his sides and take all the hair off here with the number 3. And then we're going to cut the top, and after I'm going to show you how to style it in a side faux hawk. We've done like the Cato video for Cato's hair when it's all up front. It's kind of like that, but it's just styled more to the side, but it's not all the way down the side. So I'll show you when we get to that part. It's a really popular haircut. A lot of people are wearing it like this now, which I love. Like I say, this is a number 3, which is kind of the middle of all the blades. Not way short and not long, so. Okay, so then I'm going to start back here in the crown area. And I'm going to take a little bit of length off here. Come around the back. Okay, and then I'm going to come up, forward, and then to the side. And you can do this as long as you want, and as short as you want. We're just going to kind of do his a little shorter, not way short, but we want it to be kind of clean looking. So we're going to do a little bit shorter. Okay, I'm going to hold this front straight up so I don't take the length off of that, because I want it a little bit longer for when we style that. Okay, and then you can come this way and double check this haircut. Just kind of even it out. You'll be able to see if it's uneven when you lift it up that way. Okay, then you can just pull this down, just kind of cut into this a tiny bit. I'm not going to cut it straight across, I'm just cutting into it. Okay, now I'm going to blend his haircut with a very thin comb. Just push in and then bring the comb back out. With this haircut, I like to blend it quite high. You'll just see when I style it why I like to kind of do it a little bit higher. And comb that down and then lift it up. You can blend by going, straight across the comb this way, or you can also blend going up this way. Just depends which, whatever way you like, whatever way you feel comfortable doing it is okay. A lot of people use scissor over comb. I really like to use the clipper over comb. So shear over comb is the same as obviously this, but you're using your shears, going up this way with your shears instead of the clippers. Okay, I'm just going to see if he is blended good enough. I'm gonna blend in just a little bit more on this side. Okay, then I also am gonna take my thinning shears, just kind of come up through here. This will just make it easier to style. This makes shorter hairs into the longer hairs. So the longer hairs sit on the short hairs, so it helps it to style. Okay. Then I'm going to take, sorry, here's my little clippers. I'm going to go straight across from his ear and just take that straight there, and then I'm going to go around his ear. Okay, then I'm going to go to the middle of his head. Just come around that hairline. Again, I'm going to line it up with the ear there. Go around his ear. You can hold that ear down. Got some hair on him. Okay, and then I am going to take a root lifter just in between this. And then, let's see, gonna use a little bit of mousse, just rub it in really good. Okay, so Cato, we come here, we're gonna push this, and we kind of want it up here in the front. And we kind of want this down in the back, but the side. So we want to kind of push this to the side, but kind of have this front up. Okay, and then I'm going to take some Blast. Which is like a really, really strong hairspray. Okay, and I'm barely going to start the blow dryer. He's got some fun cowlicks back here, so I'm just making sure they're going to stay down. Okay, so you can kind of have that up in the front and then off to the side. And that is another fun way to style a boy's haircut.